cleaning up the room. And I want to thank. Oh shit! This is dead starting. Yo, good luck.
Bye, Sharon. That's the head TO of the event, everyone.
Shout out.
Doing their thing. But yeah, as they so eloquently put, the set is starting.
It's time to go.
Let's get into it.
Let's rock. And now already, Anarchy doing a great job of keeping Chugs at ledge, but now Chugs fights his way back to center stage, doing a great job of what we were talking about before, flashing menu to try and deter Anarchy's approaches, just like, jump scare him with any kind of these big moves.
I think it's the opposite.
Really?
You flash menu because you want them to approach, so you can cancel menu and punch them for it.
Oh, like a little bait and punish action. I get
you. If they don't approach you, then you shoot the spell at them and see what happens. But if they do approach you, you can quick cancel it and murder them. But Anarchy is the one who's committing murder instead as he gets down tilt up smash. You also want to call out Anarchy, the champion of Redshift, the most recent Carolinas regional that happened before this one. Won that over basically everyone who's here in this event. And so is more than capable of coming from the loser side and doing it if he can get past Chugs.
Anarchy just has that special X factor within him that I first saw at Rock the Hill 2.
He's Canadian.
Exactly. No, trust me. I learned that when I first met him. I was like, where are you from?
That's like the special element.
Oh, yes, exactly. It's like, comes from the Great White North, and just when you put him in warmth, he just becomes too powerful. It's like Superman with the red sun.
Definitely did level up quite a bit since moving to the U.S. for college, studying at Winthrop University.
But so far having a bit of a one-stock lead, but Chugs is just going to praise the Suns and give him uppies to the blast zone.
Still not going to be able to get too much back so far, though, as Anarchy keeps hard calling out Chug's movement options with these nairs and fairs. Tries to catch him landing there. Instead, it's an up smash, but Chugs does fall out to give him a second chance. Not falling out of the down tilt fair, though.
The classic. The bread and butter, really.
Yeah, one bread and butter doesn't work, try another one. That's the Greninja the way.
Exactly.
Nothing's ever going to work every time with this character.
Sometimes it's down tilt forward, sometimes it's the slip and slide. All right, yeah, but once again, you said, doing a great job calling out with these falling nairs.
Coming back down, though. Got to find a way back onto the stage, and Chugs does it with the accelerated movement from Acceleratl. Try to say that 5 times fast. I don't think I can.
I couldn't either.
Rising fair. Chugs really using these buffs on this last stock to try and make a case. Coming back into this game. Up throw here, no back throw instead to put him off stage. Has to fish for zoom. No, instead recovers normally. I forgot that he can do that sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, it does take quite a bit of MP depending on how much you have to recover. And once again, up tilt.
Yeah, sometimes zoom is cheaper.
Yeah. Continuing to do.
Zoom is what, 8 mana?
Yeah, but I think the craziest thing was counting your opponent, how many times they've used zoom throughout. Okay, they only have so many zooms left, but whoa!
No more zooms in this game, except straight into that top blast zone. Dylan is unfazed. Look at him. He's just like he's got his mouth quirked to the side a little bit.
He's like, Somebody tell him to fix his collar, though.
You know how many people's collars I've fixed today?
Oh,
how many? A lot.
Me too.
I retied Cam's tie also because it came undone.
Oh, jeez.
This is actually going to bother me a lot now that you've called it out.
Oh, no.
And his collar's all fucked up. But regardless of how his collar is flipped, he's going to be trying to flip Chugs out of his bracket at 4th place. There's a segue, and we're back into game number 2.
The best in the game. The best segue driver in the game.
I've only actually driven like a real Segway once, and I crashed it.
Really?
Yeah. I ran into a wall.
Oh, no.
Speaking of running into a wall, Chugs just ran into the brick wall that is Anarchy's advantage state.
Oh, Anarchy is reigning true here. It's still keeping up the pressure. 33%, 44. Chugs can't get anything started except for a kaboom turnaround. All right, he shut my mouth.
I don't know if you need that to get started or if you need that to get finished, but regardless, the finisher is going to be a deep drop-off fair, charged up by a couple buffs. Just like that, we're a lot more even than we could have been given how this game started. Dylan, though, not relinquishing this lead that easily.
No, and still, had Whack and Kaboom as the first 2 picks and wasn't able to let either one rip. Great job from Anarchy to just throw out the water shuriken.
Anarchy got dragged down Bear and then just kind of stared at him. He was like in disbelief that the drag down worked.
Like, wow, that never happens.
Zoom back on stage, tries to call him out, landing on that side PS2 platform. Sometimes you get unlucky, though. Might be getting really unlucky if he can't make it back to the stage. Great tech. and goes low to get past Chugs. Hero just not fast enough to get into position and not fast enough to get away from Greninja Bear off stage. Just rolls underneath that Crackle Slash as well.
Great call from Anarchy to wait
Oh, but
for
you're
the back.
dead.
Oh, yeah. I was about to say, great job from Anarchy to wait out the air dodge for that back air, but oh my gosh, falling asleep in the game. I get it. We've been here a while. We can't be falling asleep, especially this late in bracket.
Certainly not. And looks like Anarchy has no intention of doing that, as he's on the verge of a second game win in only so many minutes. I think this set, if it's a 3-0 from Anarchy, could be shorter than one single game with Peepnut Lima.
Very well could be. My goodness, these are throwing everything at each other.
Give him a little shave with that water shuriken off stage, or the kunai rather, not the shuriken.
Well, the water cuts deep. You've seen how, whoa my gosh, yeah. Still looking for those up smashes on platform.
Chugs has broken too many shields on PS2 platform today. It's time for some karma.
It is. What goes around comes around, Mr. Chugs. What's matter is, will Anarchy be here to collect?
I don't know, 65% on Greninja is a little bit worrying on last stock. One really good hero conversion could steal this away, especially when buffed up.
Heck,
Anarchy
one good,
cannot let
one
go.
lucky hero move could steal this away.
Exactly, like Kaboom will kill in the corner here. So will like Thwack and Whack if he gets lucky. Looking for that fair, instead it's a back throw. Chugs gets great positioning and gets the opportunity to pop both buffs, but he's not going to be able to get to use either of them as Anarchy pops Nair into back air to close out that game.
Anarchy knew he had to finish the game right then and there. If Chugs makes it back to stage with both those buffs, Anarchy's like, doesn't know how much longer he lives.
Dylan, fix your collar.
Your collar.
Your collar's popped on the back.
No.
Flip the suit jacket collar down.
Suit jacket collar, buddy.
You're making it worse. Dylan, look at the back of your neck.
Feel the back of your neck, yeah.
Fold the collar down.
Pull the collar down.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now I can stop thinking about it.
Hey, we got it.
And there we go.
And we cut back to Chugs hovering corn.
Yeah.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
I mean, it might.
Hold on, he's changing costumes. That's the difference maker when they're flipping colors.
They're having an intense discussion between each other now too. I didn't see if he picked it or not. Okay, he went.
Yeah,
there.
no, yeah, still going hero.
All right, one more chance for Chugs to show some signs of life here. All right, final opportunity for Anarchy to go into the losers finals, one or the other.
Absolutely.
Early damage going Anarchy's way once more, but he got stuck in lag.
Disaster.
I don't know if that was menu, because it wasn't the lag of Side B. Side B does not have that much lag. I don't know like what went wrong for Chugs there, but obviously something did.
Yeah, it had to be something of like last ball charging up B. Oh, Kaboom! And still able to make it back there. Yeah, so that first stock, kind of a mystery at this point. But Chugs has to just roll with it. You can't let it sit in the front of your mind too much.
91% on Anarchy means that with this buff, Chugs could definitely take the stock, and okay, does so right then and there. And uses the heal right after, too, when it pops up on the menu to alleviate some of the damage done. It's not going to help too much when you're already at 78. An inch away from a fair. Drag down, no follow-up.
That's what I think is Anarchy's strongest power. His tracking ability on Greninja is second to none. I don't know how he does it.
It's an absolute necessity when you've got a character this fast. One of your biggest win conditions is staying underneath somebody, tracking them, and catching those landings. Anarchy, like you said, a master of doing so. Chugs, though, coming back into this game, if only just a little.
Slowly
Anarchy
but surely.
Gets shield forced out, which allows Chugs to take a little bit more position on the stage, and he just gets kicked in the chest.
Them frog legs, they bite. They hurt.
Not even from Louisiana, and they still be doing it.
They got a kick to him.
Oh, that back air, too. Same concept. Wrong way grab, though. Wanted the turnaround first. Chugs might take that unforced error and turn it into a whole lot more, as he's now got Anarchy in the corner, which is going to let him buff up.
Was that both of them?
I think it's both.
Yeah, looks like it.
Yes, indeed. Goodbye.
Zoom from center stage just to give himself some space. And that was great as well, because it burnt out the Anarchy's invincibility from Angel platform.
Now just using those water shurikens, get some chip damage, interrupt Chugs being a nuisance and an annoyance.
They're still hunting for that forward air. Chugs on tournament stock here.
All it takes is a
Potential
shield
tournament
break, though.
stock. That
You know what I'm
is
saying?
all it takes. Maybe a crit?
Entirely possible. I actually haven't seen Chugs crit today.
Yeah, same. Which
So
is
we're due.
oh what?
How did you not get hit by that,
It
Anarchy?
had to be an air dodge. Incredible. Back air. Okay. Getting cute
High
with
once
it.
again. Trying to catch. He's overshooting a lot. Chugs is. Look right there again, jumping over Anarchy's shield because Greninja doesn't have like the best out of shield, and it's even harder for him to do anything out of shield if you're behind him. So Chugs trying to make really good use of this, even the slight air mobility that Hero has. Wants to get past him, throw out that hitbox. If it hits, great. If it doesn't hit, I'm not screwed afterwards.
Oh, but down air spike, off the backboard. Still 151.96. This could go either way. Got to be careful of the whack.
Yeah, gotta be very careful of the whack. Anarchy just looking for that one last big hit.
He went underneath
Low
Sizz.
profiles the Sizz, gets the down tilt, but is unable to finish it, gets caught by the Frizz. I think that might have been Cuffrizz. It's so confusing sometimes, but what's not confusing is how hard that F tilt hits. The real answer, though, is not hard enough. The down air will be plenty. Anarchy, he is immortal. He
can
does
bleed.
not, yeah, he does bleed. You know what, maybe we screwed him over by fixing the collar.
Yeah, if Chugs wins game 2, I'm going to tell him to flip it back up.
Ruined his psyche.
Iced him out, unfortunately, accidentally. But it's hard to ice out somebody from that far north.
Newfoundland.
Exactly.
It's cold there, I think.
It is. Very.
Cold there everywhere in Canada, so it's an easy assumption.
But especially up on the rock. Which I believe is, it's either Newfoundland or Prince Edward is called.
I'm going to get made fun of by any Canadians in the chat if I'm wrong, but I think Newfoundland is the area, like, north that's, like, close to Greenland. I think.
It's either that or Nova Scotia.
I think that's also, like, Nova Scotia's even farther.
Yeah. And
Two
then-
Americans on comms talking about Canadian geography.
I mean, hey.
At least I know that I'm probably wrong.
Yeah, same. I'm like, it's one of them. It's one of the provinces.
I think I'm right. Let's go. Thanks, chat. One person said yeah, and I'm just going to assume that's about me.
Yeah, we just roll with that. The first
Yes!
one. Let's go. We're smart.
Hopefully, Chugs smarter than to repeat the mistakes of game number 3, where he felt, game number 2 rather, where he SD'd real early, shifting that momentum very unfavorably.
But still was able to make the comeback. But now, oh yeah, the little slip and slide from Anarchy, able to get underneath with that up smash. Take the first stock and falling immediate psych up.
Ooh, low profiles, the back hit of that up air. That was a problem in Chugs' set versus Omega as well. Characters that stay low to the ground, they will not get hit by back hit of up tilt because there's no scoop on the backside. And so you just go under it. Same thing with, you can see the same thing sometimes with like Mythra and Pyra up tilt too. Well, not so much Mythra, but and also not so much as Chugs' second stock as he's very dead.
Got caught off stage way too deep. And that back air is just going to call curtains. Right down up air, still has a little bit of a boost here. So at 121, there's still hope for Chugs to be able to take this first stock. But Anarchy wants to eviscerate all hope here. But forward throw, get him out of here with a yeet.
Juiced up just enough. Anarchy making this look similar to the first 2 games before Chugs got those big adaptations. Chugs, though.
All right, hold up now. He got maybe one more fair with that Accelerado. Really taking Anarchy off stage. Kaboom. Not going to use the wind box to ride instead. Psych Up's going to come online.
Up be out of shield, though. Once again, Chugs is saving grace. The easy get off me. He does it again. Tries for the up tilt. Anarchy able to roll away. The 3rd time's the charm with the up tilt. And we're down to last stock.
And here we go again. Chugs still finding a way.
1 billion up Bs out of shield.
From one, like, Anarchy 121 with 3 stocks to now Chugs trying, like, clawing his way back and doing a great job of doing so. 3, 31. Roll in. Oh, my.
Sizz actually hits for once. Chugs only down by 23%. One more big hit will inch him back into the lead if he can connect. It's just a stray fair, though, instead. Anarchy gonna try and catch this landing of the zoom. gets in the right spot, but a little bit too slowly. And so Chuggs is able to throw out that fair as he comes down. Fair from Anarchy.
It was the right street, the wrong house.
Another one.
Alrighty.
He's going to have to zoom again, but he's running low on mana. 16 left. That's only 2 more zooms.
Running low on zooms as well, yeah. 141, but back air! Forcing the game 5.
And just like that, we went from it seeming undoable. We were like, haha, what if Chuggs picks Corrin, lol?
To
Game 5.
game 5. Back-to-back game 5s as well.
I think this is Lima's fault, because he said there weren't many Game 5s in top 48, and so the bracket was moving fast, and he was excited, and now we're getting all Game 5s in top
Should we tell Anarchy to flip his collar back up? He
too
started,
late.
yeah, it started the game. Oof. I'll take the fall for that. Blame me.
Dang it, Max.
I know.
Okay.
Ooh, but hold up now.
That's a popped collar combo if I've ever seen
it is.
one.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's
Although he immediately got kaboomed after for almost the same amount of damage as that combo did.
and now stuck on ledge and eats an up smash as well to now being at deficit. These two are throwing hands off the rip. They are almost racing to the finish line. Who's going to take this stock first? Psych up.
This is the kind of stuff that you see, like that's why I like these Carolinas regionals so much, and they make me so happy, is because all of the top echelon players of this region have like 20 sets versus each other, like double-digit set record, which you don't get to see in too many other regions, even with their tippy top players. You know, really depending on how many events they host.
As well, it's great to see a region where when they have that kind of set history, that the games are still like fast-paced and explosive.
You know what? I'm just gonna take part of that back, because the more that I think about it, I'm thinking about like Tri-State and all of them have like a billion sets. But the thing about the Tri-State set records is most of their top players are one-sided versus each other.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, X always beats Y and Z always beats Q or whatever,
Then Smash just becomes rock, paper, scissors.
which is very funny.
It is. And speaking of looking, I'm not as good at segues as you are.
Speaking of stuff that is very funny, Hero.
Exactly.
There you
Hero
go.
is very funny. Zoom's gonna come up and forward air, gonna catch it. Oh my gosh.
I mean,
Anarchy.
it's usually more worthwhile to note the times where Zoom doesn't come out.
Yeah.
I think you do have a straight 50-50 of it appearing in any given menu when you're off stage. I'm being shown the Regalo Sen set record, which is 29 and 29.
That might be the funniest thing I've seen.
I think they fought in bracket today.
That's even better.
39 and 30.
Even better, as now we're starting to see like one power up on Chuggs, but Anarchy's not letting him land to make use of it.
Yeah, you can't hit me if I don't ever let you escape disadvantage. It's quite simple. Just don't get hit.
Don't get hit, lol.
Oh, the water shuriken catches him in menu. He sent out the boom so that he could then re-menu and look for Zoom, and it was his demise. Anarchy now deep into the advantage state.
Playing Frisbee from downtown, my gosh. And for that to come out in Game 5 just shows like there's still tricks to be seen.
Yeah, that was one of the big adaptations that Chuggs had to make during the Omega set too, was stop menuing so much off stage. Just go for the first Zoom, because otherwise you're going to get pieced up off stage. I wanted to call out, it was a couple seconds ago, Anarchy, for the first time, used the the ledge drop and then Hydro Pump to go to the opposite side, because Hero's slow. And just like that,
Things, they keep getting interesting. As soon as you think it's over, they pull you right back in. This is a moment, folks, where you pay for the whole seat, but you only need the edge. Hero versus Anarchy, down to the wire.
Though, Chuggs got to find a way out of this corner. He's going to zoom, and there's that adaptation. Once he gets caught off stage by the big one once.
There's always a way for Chuggs, as it appears to be throughout this set.
Ooh, he very nearly got the side B out. Anarchy barely got the hit in time and is able to dash attack fair. A fist pump after it, and I'm glad the collar pop didn't spell doom and gloom.
Oh my goodness. And
wow.
That's another thing I've known Anarchy for, is even when he's up there, up 0-2, things come back. I saw it against No Tag a couple years ago. Still is able to keep calm and keep composed in those Game 5 sets.